Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In today's edition of The Morning Rain, good morning, Stings. Today is Monday, February 2nd. I'm Mohammed Monem.
And I'm Michelle Gonzalez. Thank you for tuning in on today's edition of The Morning Rain.
You know, usually we're dressed in our blazers, but with the way that this weather's been, thankfully we're in our hoodies.
Because no more summers, everybody, saque tu suerita.
Yo, what are you on about? It's too cold for your lame jokes right now.
You know who would think it's funny? Sarah Sabatier. Let's see what the weather's actually looking like in today's Skyview forecast.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sarah Sabatier bringing you today's Skyview forecast. We're starting the day extremely cold with lows with 43 degrees and highs of 57 degrees with a 0% chance of rain. Later on in the evening, temperatures will stay about the same, so try to stay cozy in these freezing conditions. In the next couple of days, temperatures will remain similar with the lows in the 30s and highs in the 50s, and there are little to no chances of rain. Stings, try to be like me and be prepared with 4 layers of clothing. This has been everything for today. Back to you, Mohammed.
Thank you, Sarah. Michi, what are you doing this Saturday?
Well, actually...
Doesn't matter. Guys, Saturday tutoring begins this week. The first session will be at 8:30, from 8:30 to 10 a.m., and the second session will be from 10 to 11:30 a.m.
Sessions will cover classes like biology, English, SAT, algebra, geometry, and selective APs. Mo, you didn't want to hear what I'm doing this weekend, but we know where you're going to be.
You're right, but why is that important to you? Anyways, let's take a quick commercial break, and afterwards, we'll talk about open mic night. Don't go anywhere yet. We have more for you on The Morning Ray.
Welcome back, Stings. Choir is hosting open mic night on February 11th at 3:30 p.m. in the cafeteria for $5.
Auditions are on Wednesday, February 4th in room 4208 at 2:30 p.m.
And I heard there's going to be coffee and hot chocolate. I can't wait. But before we move on to dessert, we need to know what the main course is. Let's hear Andy Lopez today with today's lunch breakdown.
Good morning, Steens. Welcome back to another lunch breakdown. I'll be taking over for the original lunch lady who's not here due to her habayas frozen from the weather. I'm Andy Lopez, and today they'll be serving you a delicious meal of cheeseburgers, bean burritos, and a pizza with a nice drink of apple juice. That's it for today's lunch breakdown. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Andy. Stings, BSU is having a door decorating contest in honor of Black History Month. Doors must be decorated by February 20th. Voting takes place February 20th to the 25th, and winners will be announced on February 27th.
Doors should reflect Black culture, history, heritage, and excellence.
Michi, do you know what's happening this weekend?
Yes, I heard the Gators are playing. Right?
These girls. Anyways, let's see what a real man has to say. Here's Miguel Arredondo with today's Spotlight Showdown.
What's up, Stings? I'm Miguel Arredondo here with today's Spotlight Showdown. Tomorrow, our boys and girls wrestling team will have a quad meet against North Miami, Norland, and Central. The quad will be hosted in North Miami, and it will start at 2 p.m. Wish our boys and girls the best of luck. And this Sunday is the most important football game of the year. The New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks face off in the Super Bowl 60. It's a heated rematch from Super Bowl 49. The game will start at 6:30 p.m. and will be held in Santa Clara. So listen to Sarah and Michi bundle up this weekend and enjoy the clash between two great teams. And in case you're wondering, my prediction is the Seahawks winning it all, 31-27. Well, Stings, that's all for today's Spotlight Showdown. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Miguel. Guys, do not forget that club fair starts this week. Tomorrow will be the Big Four, SJ, and class. Wednesday will be all the honor societies, and Thursday is all interest clubs.
And before we wrap this up, club presidents, remember that today there is an IOC meeting at 2:30 p.m. in the Media Center.
Well, Stings, that's all for today. Thank you for tuning in and watching today's edition of The Morning Raid. Make sure you follow us via Instagram and YouTube at Stingtown News. I'm Michelle Gonzalez.
I'm Mohammed Monem, and we hope you have a fantastic day.